Right point bricks, Spizaka midpoint, pass out of the corner. There's a shot attempt, stop, rebound, they score, and the Royals have tied it. Tanner Scott, good play there as the Royals kept it in. They get it to the front of the net, rebound kicked out into the middle, and despite a big discrepancy in play and shots, we're tied at 2.
Mansky ran into Eastman, they collide, and the Royals will break out, maybe 2-on-1. Scott down the right wing, scores! What a shot by Tanner Scott over the glove side of Taylor Gauthier. And with 13:40 to go in the second, the Royals open the scoring. It's Tanner Scott. Thornton snaps it out to center. Parker steps up and picks it off. Now for Gannon, right circle, back door. They score! Tanner Scott picks the corner, and the Royals have the lead. 14:18 to go. It's 2-1 Victoria.
Puck goes back behind the net. Will came out in front of the Rocket. Goal backhand, they score it, Scott. He finds the back of the net. A miscue back on the Rocket goal. Just like that, the tide has turned. Royals with back-to-back goals, and they're back in front again.
Just keeping him at bay. Another face-off win, though. Power play for Kamloops. Minute 16 to go. Reversed it to the point. Lindgren, he's checked there. There's that heavy pressure. And Tanner Scott's got a short-handed breakaway with Gannon trailing. Scott in alone. Scores! Tanner Scott buries it. Short-handed. The Royals lead it 1-0.
Oh, wow. This is just how you kill penalties 101. Scott with the steal. He blocked the shot. And then he goes in alone and top shelf blocker side. You're not going to get a nicer goal than that.
And he's got the legs for that breakaway. Lindgren go back for it. Newman in on the forecheck. Newman. And then stripped off a stick by Scott. He comes in with Wilm. Scott shoots, he scores! Scott goes short side, top corner. What a goal! Second of the game. And the Royals lead it 2-0 with 32 seconds to go. And he gets an exit. And it's a breakaway pass for Scott. He's in alone. He scores! Tanner Scott has tied the game at 2.
All kinds of pressure and trouble against the Royals. All of a sudden, they're able to quickly settle the puck down.
500. He's got 2 wins this season. And Peach is coming down the wing. Put it to the slot. The Royals score! Tanner Scott. What a setup and a great finish as Tanner Scott ties the game at 2.
Well, the Royals take advantage of some neutral zone freedom given to them by the Tri-City Americans. They're not able to really control Peach coming into the zone. And Peach just has such good vision, so he's able to spot Scott.
At the blue line, onto the left wing. Race shot, tip, change direction. Pad, save, hold. Another drive by Shipley, and they score! It's Tanner Scott on the rebound chance. The Royals to within 1 again, 3-2. There was no denying them on this shift.
He's having a big game tonight, but the puck is down behind the Vancouver zone. It's behind Vancouver net right now, and Vancouver tries to get it out, but Zemlak's going to hold it in on the zone, and a bad rebound out just deflects directly to Scott, who you thought scored earlier, but he's on the score sheet now. That's Tanner Scott that scores for 3-1 Victoria.
Well, you get a turnover.
But clearing attempt, that's taken back by Caleb Wilms. They'll get it to Parker, snapped it over to the left point. Tanner Scott scores! Seeing eye shot from Tanner Scott. And the Royals lead it 1-0 with a power play goal. Scott lets it go from the left point, and Shepard pulls it out. Got it to the point, hopped over the stick of Cotton, a foot race. Tanner Scott's onto it with the empty net. He scores! Second of the night, and the insurance marker in the final minute. And the Royals have doubled the lead, 4-2.
Partial stick save. Now Scott scores. He's in and he'll score! Chance one way, and I save. Scott comes the other way, shows tremendous speed, and rips it past the goaltender Boyko. And the Victoria Royals, their first lead of the game at 2-1 for Scott, his 12th goal of the campaign.
Able to bounce it back. And it comes out to center ice. Jason Spizaka fires it back in for Victoria. Young. Send to the corner, gave it up. Scott scores! Victoria back on top, 2-1. On a miscue by Young, fanned on it. Went right to the Royals. Fed out in front, and Tanner Scott just redirects this one past Young. Quick response by Victoria. Far left circle into the corner, snaps it back to the point, unable to handle it. There's the D, and Tanner Scott's on it. He's got a breakaway, shoots, he scores! Tanner Scott on a breakaway here in the third has made it a 6-3 game for the Royals.
Well, you know that when Scott had a little bit of a lane that it was going to be tough to catch him.